Okay, good day, good afternoon, good evening. Right now, we'll be looking at how to get good at public speaking. How to get good at speaking. How to get good at speaking. Right now, as a public speaker, there are many things, many factors to consider in order to be seen as a good public speaker. And of course, you know that when you become a good public speaker, people can feel it, people can see it, people can perceive it from your action, from your talk, and from the way you behave on the stage. And of course, if people can see that, and they have any of the people in the audience, if they have a program where they are looking for someone who can speak at their events, they might reach out to you, maybe through the person that convened the first program that they went for or whatever. And by the time you are being called from one place to the other, one place to another, one place to another, you become a keynote speaker. You become a keynote speaker. But know one thing, that you cannot become a keynote speaker without getting good at speaking. You have to get good at it. First, let me share my testimony. I used to be a person that doesn't speak straight before. Like, I'm not a stammerer, but yet my speech is not always coordinated. It's not always coherent. It doesn't always go in line with regularity of tones, regularity of arrangements of speech. So until when I started this course, going for courses, learning how to speak. Sometimes I can just pick my phone, set it in front of me. I have a platform where I do organize program for people just to come and talk online or physical. So I will set my phone and then begin to speak on one particular topic or the other. It could be through Facebook Live or any other platform. So with that, it helps me. I'm still going though. I've not yet become a real master at speaking. That's for me. I'm not satisfied with this level I am. So by speaking regularly, I notice that myself notice it. I noticed it that I become very good at speaking. Even my friends, when they call, sometimes when we're talking and you want to call one word and it takes you about 7 seconds, 10 seconds to be able to pronounce the word out clearly. It got to a time when when they call that, when they speak to me and I begin to flow, they felt like you have really changed. Yes, it's because I decided to train myself by speaking. You may not have people to speak to. So if you don't have people to speak to yourself, speak to your phone, set your camera in front of you, speak. When you finish speaking, listen to it. Learn where your mistakes are. Okay, this is where you didn't pronounce this word well. Okay, go and just like, okay, for example, we have a word like this. I used to call this word roots, but it's called loud. Loud. It's pronounced as loud. Loud. And there are okay, let's look at this. I used to call this yach, but it's pronounced as yacht. Yacht. It's pronounced as yacht. So if there are words that you can't pronounce very well, please make sure you try as much as possible. There are many apps, English apps, that can help you. Make sure you try as much as possible. After you have spoken, you listen to yourself and then you pick out those words and look it up in the dictionary, on the app, and then listen to the pronunciation of the words. With that, you go a long way. I hope you got this. Now today, You want to look at how to get good. Okay, I've given you a summary of how to get good at speaking, but that's not enough. So we're going to look at some determinants or some factors or some points that you can use apart from you talking to yourself or you talking to your phone or you talking anywhere, to develop yourself to become a very good speaker that anyone and everybody can trust, and then that they can call you for speaking engagements and all that, and then you make yourself a keynote speaker that they can't do without. So that's that. So let's get at that.